Bus fleet hasn't always been full of modern electric systems and all those glossy graphics. It started out with wooden seats and, of course, no AC and no heating system. But now you have a chance to experience a piece of that history this holiday season. Julie Frendak took a ride back in time for a look at how far we've really come.
We have 165 buses in the fleet. But
only one of them looks like this. And ABQ Ride's assistant maintenance manager, Patrick Cordero, loves to see it in his shop.
Yeah, I'm a classic kind of car guy, so working on something like this is right up my alley.
This bus was part of Albuquerque's original fleet in the 1920s under the Albuquerque Bus Company. Albuquerque was the first city in the country to use federal funds to buy that private company in the 60s, and it became ABQ Ride. A group of mechanics restored it from bumper to bumper over 20 years ago.
I don't know who chose to keep it and keep it in the fleet years ago, but it's kind of cool to have.
Cordero doesn't just work on it, he can drive it too.
It's got that old feel to it because it's still got its original type of suspension, so it's a little bouncy.
It has a way of taking you back in time.
I think they're like, wow, these old wooden seats, like, is that even real? Is this a prop? But it really is what people used to use to get around.
We hopped on for a ride with Public Information Officer Madeline Scrack before ABQ Ride dresses it up for Albuquerque's Twinkle Light Parade. The department decked it out with lights and garland in the past, but this year will be a sweet theme.
Oh, this is one of the biggest events of the season, if not the shining star of the season for this bus, because this is the only one we get to really decorate the bus for.
The goal is to turn heads.
They're kind of like, what the heck is this bus?
And give them a dose of history. Julie Frendak, KOB4.
Like Julie just mentioned, you can see the bus this weekend at the city's Twinkle Light Parade. That's scheduled for Saturday night. All the fun starts at 5:15. It runs through Nob Hill. The city's actually going to be shutting down a mile-long stretch of Central there in Nob Hill starting at 3 in the afternoon.